All right. I'm live. Oh my gosh. I think the last time we went live on YouTube was because we were signing the papers on our book deal, and today is our book launch, and I'm so excited. We actually got a book deal for two of our books. It is the launch for like cats and dogs, and oh my word. For those of you, and I'm going to mess with this a little bit. So I had planned to do my lives out in the living room and all whatever the background there, but there was website issues, so things weren't ready and links weren't ready, and so I was like, oh no! And now children are coming home from school, so I was like, well, that's fine. I'll still do it. I'll just do it in the bedroom. Uh, hey, Crystal, we are doing good. We're very excited. It's E out. So this morning, Jenna was like, I need to look professional, and going through our closet, and she does not really care about clothing. I mean, she does, to be fair, a little bit. But she was like, I don't know what to wear. She was like, E, can you help me out? And I was like, I've got you, sis. So here I am, got our hair up and looking very nice and writery, if I do say so myself. Let me scoot in. There we go. Got my orchid from our most recent video, and she is right in front of a picture I drew of our family. Whoop. It's me and the hubs, the boys, the dog, and the cat. Aw, thank you. I love you too. Aw, thank you, Jen. And those are the things I love right there. This is actually another type of orchid that we saved from certain death, and I'm pretty excited about it. Looks so fancy. I know. I was trying on book launch day to look all fancy and professional. Hi, Bug Bean. So it's funny, when we started querying publishers about getting our book published, one of the things we had to discuss as a system was being open about being a system, for several reasons. One, because publishers like you to have a social media presence, which um, like we really don't have outside of what we do as the Gianu system. Um, and uh, and if we talked, like if we mentioned that, well, then they would know that we have D.I.D, that we have a mental disorder, and like, then would anybody want to work with us? So it was like this catch 22. Like, they need you to have a social media presence, but the only social media presence we even really care to have is the Gianu system. Like, that's where our heart is doing like life with the multiplicity community. And but if they know about that, will they even want to work with us? And it's never even been an issue, and I'm so excited. Like, I'm excited that I can come on and be like, "Hey, it's E for our book launch," and that's totally fine. A lot of the questions that we get from people who are just discovering that they're a system are things like, can we have a life? Like, can we function in society and be accepted? And so this doesn't even. It feels like an accomplishment on a couple different levels for us, because yes, this is a lifelong dream, like, to be published. And I, I should show you, I have a list of goals, um, and just things we want to do in life. So from knowing our own mind and sticking to it, to like going to Ireland, and like, just, from little to big. Well, knowing our own mind is probably a harder thing to accomplish than going to Ireland, but you dreaming. But on there is publishing, and it feels just amazing to be able to say that we're a published author and to be able to do it as who we are, not having to like pretend to be something we're not. To be like, yes, this is us. Like, um, this is absolutely who we are. Um, and it's a little nerve wracking. I'm not going to lie, but also very freeing. I'm super excited. Oh, thank you for the congratulations. It's it's funny. Our hubs was like, because we've been nervous about today, nervous about the launch day, nervous about how the book will do. Of course, naturally, I think it's the curse of almost all artists to think their work is trash. And so, despite the glowing reviews from even the editors working on it, like writing, "Oh my gosh, this was great. Are you going to do a sequel?" Um, being like, "Oh, what if it's terrible?" Oh, it's just, you know, I think it's an artist's process to work through. But our hubs was like, "Don't worry about going on and like trying to sell the book. Just go on and celebrate. It's your day. Like you did it." And I was like, you know what? That's what I keep him around for, to remind me of these things. Like, we did it. Like, this is a huge, huge deal for us. And doing it as ourselves. So excited. I have I have so many more I want to write. So it's exciting to be like, okay, well, good. I've got this one published. I've got The Survivors, which is my vampire novel coming out April 13th. And then I have a sequel to that one I'm working on, but I have a list of story ideas, one of them being a character who has D.I.D. And I'm I'm so excited because I was like, okay, well, I have to finish what I started with The Survivors, the vampire novel. Um, but I really um, want to do well with my writing so that I can then put some media representation out there for all of us that is gonna do good and not, you know, you you all know the trope. And I'm really excited to write something outside of that trope. About someone living life with the disorder. Um, I have I have my ideas. I've been chewing on them for years. Um, and I will have to like restrain myself from telling you because no spoilers, no spoilers. Um, but uh, I really have been thinking a lot about representation and how I want to represent our community. Um, so it's exciting because like this launch is part of accomplishing that. Um and that would be amazing. That would be amazing if I could get good representation out there for us. So um thank you, Jen. Yes, it would, right? And then if there was enough pull, like if I had enough traction that that became a movie instead of the movies that shall not be named, you know? Like that would be great. So, anyway, I just wanted to share the big day with you guys, and to thank you. Like, this has been a journey that I've taken with you guys, and um, you know, even on our regular video updates, like this has been sprinkled in there, and I feel like you guys have walked this with me, and I'm so grateful for just for you, for your support, for getting to do life with you guys and to share what I'm learning and to like for us all to be learning together. I don't know. So, Raina says an autobiography. Hmm. Now, my therapist has been on me about that. She was like, "You should write a book." Uh, I'm thinking fiction. Um, I'm definitely thinking fiction. But yeah, no, because I've got to finish what I've started with the survivors first, and then um my process has been when I get an idea, I chew on it for several years and then write it really fast. So by the time it comes around, maybe I'll have decided an autobiography is something I'm brave enough to take. But yes, fiction is a lot safer. It is a safer option, though. Um, so far, I've been taking what feels like very risky options for us. Um, like just being open about it with our with about having DID and O.S.D.D to our friends was just felt like a risk. When we started putting these on YouTube, oh my word, like that felt like a huge risk. When our channel on TikTok took off, which was very unexpected. We got on there just because people were like, "Hey, there's the multiplicity community plays on TikTok," and I was like, "Ooh, I want to go play." Um, that was super unexpected, and that I think felt like the most direct risk because it was tied to my phone number. So uh, that meant any of the boys' friends' parents who had my number, because sleepovers. Um, if they looked at their contacts, would see me and then see all of it, and I was like, what if they're no longer allowed to play with their friends because of me? um and that wasn't the case. Actually, the opposite happened. One of the boys' friends parents was like, "Oh my gosh, I found your channel on TikTok," and I was like, "Mm-hmm," and they were like, "That's amazing," and blah blah blah, and I was shocked at the acceptance. I was not expecting it, and it was so. I'm so grateful. Um, it's still a risk, but the acceptance has helped me to continue taking risks. Your guys' acceptance has continued to help me take risks with the channel, being open. Um, it's probably the number one comment I get from you guys. Like, thank you for being open about this, about this, about this, and that has helped me to continue being open because I know I'm not the only one going through this, and just knowing that you're not alone in something, I don't know. It means a lot to me. So I'm gonna figure it means a lot to you guys too. And now I'm tearing up, so I'm gonna get off of here before I ruin my makeup. Like I gotta preserve it. um, I'm gonna go and do some promo work, but I wanted to start here with you guys. So I love you all. Thank you so much, and I'll let you know how it goes. You know I will. We'll be making videos and posting them and talking about it. So we'll see you around. Bye.